Hi, my name's Adam Mitchell. This is my 1964 compact Fairlane. It's powered by a Nissan V8 VH45, supercharged with a Nissan Patrol transmission, Toyota Hilux rear end. So about 17 years ago, I bought this car. I was 19. I badgered a mate until he eventually sold it to me. He was doing a little bit of work on it and I couldn't let it go. I just saw this car and I had to have it, and I bought it and I drove it to work. It was a daily driver for 6 months. I took it off the road and tubbed it, and then life got in the way and it sat in a container for the next many years. I pulled it out of a container for probably 3 or 4 years ago and started work on it with a little idea in my head, and changed the front brakes to a disc brake front end, and before I'd put it back on the ground, I cut the whole front end off the car and started again, bought some rice, and this is where the car is now. Yeah, I put the motor in about 2 years ago. Decided to cut the inner guards out and make it fit, which led to an independent front suspension install, and obviously the 330mm front brakes, which led to a rack and pinion steering from a Subaru BF GT radiator, alloy version, supercharger off an 06 Mustang, custom inlet manifold, ID 1000cc injectors, E85 fuel, Aeromotive 1400 horsepower eliminator pump. I chose to add rice to this concoction based on the quality of the motor. It's a 6-bolt main, forged bottom end, forged rod, forged pistons, quad cam, do about 18 million RPM, and it's a proven strong combination, which is a little bit rare in this country. Next week we'll be going onto the dyno, aiming for around 400 wheel horsepower, and we'll be pushing a little bit further after that with a bit of tuning and possibly an increase of boost. This is an engineered will be street driven vehicle. So it will be street driven, it will be track driven, it will be burnouted, it will be flogged. Next week we'll be going onto the dyno, aiming for around 400 wheel horsepower, and we'll be pushing a little bit further after that with a bit of tuning and possibly an increase of boost. So the current focus is to get the car finished, pass engineering, and get it and prove it as a street driven vehicle. Once that's done, I am aiming for Drag Week 2017 and I'm going to go LS hunting.